Hi there, this is Sylvie from DIVEIN.com and I'm here with the Elettra BCD. I just spent the last week on a beautiful liveaboard exploring the northern Red Seas. I'm going to tell you about the specs and features of this BCD, what we liked and what we didn't like, so let's dive in. So the Elettra BCD is a women's design BCD. The way they've achieved that is by making the shoulder strap a little bit narrower. We have an adjustable sternum strap. The shoulder straps themselves are actually attached with a D-ring down here at the bottom, which means they can curve to your body. And lastly, we have a self-pivoting waistband, which makes it very comfortable, especially when you're getting in and out of the BCD as well. It really moves with you, the BCD, which is really nice. We have two integrated weight pockets, one on each side. They have nice big handles, which are always easy to pull out, especially if you're wearing gloves. There are three dump valves. We have one over the right shoulder, one just down here at the back as is standard, and also you can always pull down an inflator hose as well. There are 6 D-rings on this BCD, 2 large ones just over the shoulder strap, 2 smaller ones here on the sides of the pockets, and 2 bigger ones down here at the bottom as well. The BCD is made out of nylon, as you can see here in this bladder, which makes it a breathable material and quick drying. Also means it doesn't hold on to that moisture, so it doesn't change your buoyancy in the water. The BCD has padding inside of it, which makes it very comfortable to wear. It really feels like it's hugging you in the water. Also has this honeycomb structure, which means again it doesn't hold on to any water, quick drying, and also makes it relatively lightweight as well. This here is the small BCD, and this weighs around 2 kilos, which is about 4.5 pounds. So moving on to the back of the BCD, we have a grip fabric here, and also on the inside of the tank band it has tiny little teeth, which is actually really great when you have a new BCD and the tank band tends to stretch. Both these features ensure that your tank aren't going anywhere when you first start diving. So let's talk about what we liked and what we didn't like about this BCD. Firstly, what I like the most about this BCD is the amount of lift it generates for you. Having personally dived with a more donut style BCD, I really appreciated when I was at the surface waiting for the rib or waiting for the Zodiac. Fully floatless BCD, and it gives me so much lift there at the surface, making me feel safe and secure and keeping me nice and dry. Secondly, like I mentioned already, the fabric of this BCD, the nylon quick drying, and also this mesh here quick drying, which means that it doesn't hold on to that moisture, making it much lighter for you. And obviously when you're packing away at the end of the day or the end of your trip, you don't have to wait so long for it to get dry. Another feature that I liked about this BCD was all the padding. You have it here along your back and along the sides as well. So if you like that kind of thing, if you like to be hugged underwater, this is definitely a BCD for you. There were a few things we didn't like with this BCD, and first off we're going to talk about the pockets down here. The pockets have a nice big handle to zip, however they are just quite small. As you can see here, they don't expand at all, which does make it tricky for keeping things in and kind of awkward to put, let's say, your torch back in your pocket during the dive as well. Another feature that I didn't like too much on this BCD was the integrated weight pockets, which are just here on the side. Even though quite easy to pull them out, I did actually struggle putting them back into position. Obviously, once you set up your gear, you don't actually have to remove your weight pockets so often. But for example, when I was first diving, I did have to take them out and in quite a bit when I was figuring out how many weights I needed, and I did struggle a few times to clip them back into place. So as a final note here, we have Elettra BCD by CRESSI. This is a female design BCD, so if you do struggle with the more unisex models, then I would definitely recommend this for you. Also, the padding makes it very comfortable under the water, and the amount of lift it generates also means you can stay nice and comfortable at the surface as well. Overall, I really enjoyed diving with this BCD and would recommend it to other divers.